Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are not so much taking a break, but I'm not streaming Triangle Strategy right now. Dead Space 2 was on sale, still is on sale actually, on Steam. It's like $3, so I decided to get it. So we are going to engage in a bunch of fucking one-liners while we throw various objects at zombies and... Alright, so where the fuck are we? Well, this is why I don't recommend having children. Oh, fuck me, I just got absolutely obliterated. Let's try this again. We're gonna put the fucking children in timeout. Oh, fuck. They're gonna die again. Where are my healing things went? Guess we're out of healing things. Oh well. I think shooting out the tank was not a good thing. So I did the alternate fire for the flamethrower. And while the flamethrower's alternate fire is very good, that did not do what I needed it to do. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't have any healing on me. Titan Station Elementary. Yeah, we gotta go that way. Alright, so... Hey, I forgot I could slow them. Yeah, let's slow them. Yeah, this is why you don't have fucking kids.
I think you're still alive. We can't talk. I think we're tracking our signals. Are the memories coming back to you?
I've played through this one before. I forget if this guy is like a hallucination or not.
The bad ones. The more I remember, the more my head hurts. see the symbols. The symbols too, Isaac? In him. I keep seeing his face. Shit, family.
Alright, we need to go that way, so we're not going that way. So I have Dead Space 2 on, or not Dead Space, I have Dead Space 1 on Steam, and I've gone through that so many fucking times, like, an absurd amount of times, honestly. I'm gonna buy the engineering suit, so that once I have that, it should unlock the ability to buy more suits and better suits and everything. The reason I'm kind of leaning sideways is I'm playing this on the Steam Deck. Isaac Classic. So I'm gonna actually buy all of the suits just so I can get them out of the fucking way. So it's funny because I played the original Dead Space, like, I played it into just the ground. I beat it in every conceivable way you could. And they, had him as a silent protagonist back then. Isaac never said a word, then they changed it in Dead Space 2. And then in Dead Space 3, he partners up with a frat boy, which is a thing that happened. But and if anybody here is familiar with zero punctuation, this was a thing that happened that the guy that does that, well, it's now fully emblematic, but yeah, the guy that does zero punctuation, fully emblematic, Yahtzee Croce, a thing that he did that, he mentioned this, I always thought it was kind of odd in the original game that you have in the original one from like 2006, Isaac, you don't really ever see his face, except like at the very end, and he looks pretty young. And then you see, oh goodness, what's her name? I forget her name. We're gonna have to look up her name, because I forget it. Nicole. So when you see Nicole in the original Dead Space 2, or the original Dead Space rather, she looks really young also. She looks like she's maybe in her, like, 20s? Which is strange, because if you think about it, that's very odd. Nicole is supposed to be, like, well, in her field. I don't remember what it is she does exactly. I think she's like a biologist or something. Oh, apparently she's a senior medical officer, so yeah, she's got has to have at least a PhD, probably several. Kind of. So there are parts where that is the case, but the thing that I like that they changed in the remake of Dead Space 1 is that Nicole and Isaac are like middle-aged, which makes far more sense. Because Isaac is supposed to be like a, world-class engineer. They originally sent him to the Ishimura basically on his own. There's a couple of people that help him, but he's the only one there that's supposed to repair anything. So you have this guy who is supposed to be such an amazing engineer in his early 20s. Like, yes, I get it. It's a Japanese game. If that's just how our this is how our games are. I get it. Actually, no, wait, this is different. No, this isn't. I was thinking of something else. Never mind. But it's a really anime thing, and it doesn't make sense. But then in the remake, both Isaac and Nicole look like they're, probably late 30s, early 40s. And that makes so much more sense because they're supposed to be experts in their field. You're not going to be an expert in your field in your fucking 20s. Hell, I didn't stop being, I didn't really get out of patrol until my late 20s whenever I was still a police officer. And I was doing, more specialized things later on. But, yeah, that's just... It doesn't make any sense to me. It never made sense that Nicole and Isaac look like they're in their early 20s and, they're supposed to be like these really high-end professionals. But then they changed it, and it makes more sense now, and I prefer it. Alright, so we have all the suits now, so now we can put on the one I like. I'm going to use EarthGov Security. I like the EarthGov Security suit. And generally, I prefer using the pulse rifle. The pulse rifle's a good weapon. I mean, you can go through the game using the plasma cutter. That's easy. That's like, whatever. Going through the game with a pulse rifle is definitely much more of a thing that requires skill. I mean, I was teaching people how to do stuff too, like that, whenever I was that age. But you weren't an expert in the field of cooking. Being able to teach and being an expert at it where you would be like the go-to person for something, those are two different things. I'm sure you can agree with that, that's, those are two very different things. Because, yeah, Nicole is supposed to be a very experienced, very knowledgeable doctor. And Isaac is the guy they sent to fix the entire spaceship. If you're going to send one guy to fix a thing like that, this is going to be probably somebody who either built the damn thing or has such an extensive knowledge of all engineering that he can easily do it. Now that we kill all the fucking larvae, let's go to the next place. Couldn't think of any one-liners for burning the children other than fuck having goddamn children.
Hey Dana, there's this crazy guy that keeps contacting me. I saw him back at the hospital.
Nolan Strauss. He was a patient in the project, just like you.
Yeah? Well, why was he there? What does he want?
He's a psychopath, Isaac. Stay clear of him. He murdered his own wife and child.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Yeah, he did, and you would know that if you watched the movie. Actually, one of the movies. There's two movies for Dead Space. I don't know if anybody's seen them. They're very good, actually. Well, one of them is really good. The other's kind of alright. It's got good and bad parts. It's an anthology, though, so of course it's going to be kind of all over the road. This bitch right here. Oh, wait, I'm using that. Hold on, let's see something. I need to check out... Oh, I forgot to sell those things. Let's go and sell the things. I totally forgot to sell those semiconductors. Well, yeah, no, well, he didn't build the space. No, when he got sent to the U.S. Ishimura, that was a ship. He woke up on the space station, but no, that was a ship. So, if you're going to have somebody go repair a ship like that, it's going to be somebody who's obviously an expert in this. They may not have been the one to, build and design the ship, but honestly, they're going to have such a high level of expertise with it, that they could do it. But you're not going to send like some, 20-year-old whatever to do that. That's just not feasible. How do I see what suit I'm wearing? I'm trying to remember. So I know what suit I'm wearing. I'm just trying to remember what the fuck it does, like what its bonuses are. I guess. Yeah, it's popular and everything. I've never been a fan of it, really. I don't like the Mary Sue concept. Okay, so it won't tell me what my suit does. I don't have a way to figure it out. If I remember, though, I'm pretty sure Diana is actually I was gonna say a Scientologist, a unitologist, for all the difference that fucking makes. Science unitology. I could honestly see this being the logical conclusion of Scientology. I can understand Isaac smashing this whenever he's got the suit on. This has got to be a powered exosuit. But in the hospital, when you're basically wearing a fucking, like, hospital gown and those little, like, socks they have you put on, there's no way. But you can absolutely break people in half with it. You can stomp on people and they just shatter. Like they're made out of tissue paper or glass or something. Titan Station, Conquering a Moon, Part 2 of 2. Yes, the grippy socks. I actually have a pair of those. A large colony was established on Titan to study the moon's every seismic detail and prepare it for disassembly. As the operation got underway, the orbital platforms that assisted with the work became the prototype of the planet crackers that would soon follow. Titan was successfully cracked and harvested, only slightly behind schedule. It was a major boost for the then beleaguered population on Earth, who believed their extinction from lack of resources was imminent. Titan's harvest was hauled before the entire moon was disassembled. Hold on. Titan's harvest was halted before the entire moon was disassembled, leaving the small shard where the original colony had started. From here, the station grew in leaps and bounds as the new era of planet cracking got underway. Serving as both a critical research outpost and, with the advent of shockpoint drives, a way station for all planet cracking missions going forward. It is now whimsically known as the Sprawl, for having done just that over the many years of its operation. Yeah, I have a pair from whenever I was the clogger. Oh my goodness. Somebody killing people with a pair of clogs. How dumb. I have a pair from whenever I was in the hospital to get my appendix taken out. Look, it's a Fitbit, but for shoes.
Attention. This is Director Titeman. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law. All citizens...
He's declaring martial law. Now, if anybody gets that, that'd be wonderful, but I don't know if they will or not. The game is going very well. I got it earlier today, and I was playing it a bit while I was doing stuff. And I have more things to murder. I'm going to start having one-liners. I couldn't think of one for, like, blowing up the kid, the little child one, so I just lit them on fire and started discussing why having children is a bad idea. Children are fucking expensive. They are a parasite, literally. When they're inside of you growing, they're a fucking parasite. And then once they've clawed their way out of your fucking vagina, then they are a parasite outside and they eat all of your money. a publication for the followers of Michael Altman. We, the children of the marker, grow tired of the oppressive, thinly veiled attacks from EarthGov on our right to worship as we please. Reduced hours of operation for the church, fire marshal restrictions on the size of revival events, permits needed to distribute literature. These are all poorly concealed attempts to quash the truth, our truth. And they will not succeed. The blasphemous, short-sighted, reckless, destructive, and hopeless path that EarthGov has us on is a dead end. One that only Unitology has the answer to. Altman has foreseen it, and we are blessed to execute it. Prepare yourselves, brothers and sisters. Convergence is not. You know, I see EarthGov, and I think of, oh goodness, I think of Babylon 5, because that's what the government was called in that. It was called EarthGov. Babylon 5 is fucking great. They're supposed to do a remake of it. I'm really looking forward to that if it ever happens. Open, stupid elevator. You know, usually when it takes forever to open a thing like that, it means I'm going to get attacked. That's why I backed up. People, mind, purpose. That sounds terrible.
Dana, I thought you were routing me to residential. This looks like a Unitology recruitment center. Am I still on track?
Yes. There's an old maintenance access point in there that'll take you through the waste disposal system and into the Cassini Towers. Stay sharp.
Yeah, I'm almost certain she's a member of the Unitologists. I remember that being the case. Oh, the text law. Titan Station, Church of Unitology Recruitment Report. Perry Bro, vested member, tithe status fully paid. Yeah, that's a fucking Scientology thing if ever I saw. Recruitment has slowed markedly in the last few weeks. This is surely due to EarthGov's recent slander campaign, painting us as carpetbaggers and carpetbaggers. That's fantastic. And insurrectionists in the press. Regents from the churches at Venus, Waypoint, and Heliopause Observer are shocking in later this week to strategize a response. Expect additional budget to be allocated to public relations and media to combat this trend. Also, the CEC layoffs continue to negatively affect recruiting targets. We are down almost 30% year on year. Gebro out. Yeah, that's absolutely fucking Scientology. Now we just need to check on everybody's thetan levels and see what's going on. And we can watch Gay Tom Cruise missile do whatever it is he does. Fucking children. Ah, goodness. I'm kind of on the fact that the just objects you can throw at things don't seem to do as much damage on impact as they used to. In the original one, they would just like absolutely destroy somebody, and then you could throw people at them and then they would just die. Future expansion, huh? Oh, goodness. That was bad. I wonder, too. They probably have their own gay Tom Cruise missile. Because this is just space Scientology. No, that was a window. That was not a door. That was an entire window. You know what, though? This is gonna suck. Ha! Very funny. That was very funny. Yes, the very good one-liner. This is gonna suck. So I know this suit that I'm wearing increases the damage of the pulse rifle. I just don't remember what the other guns that increase the damage of are. Oh, there's a... Hated what part? The fucking little bastards attacking you from every fucking direction? Oh, that's less than ideal. I'm almost out of the bullets for that. You know, it may just be me. These games are funny to me. I'm physically incapable of experiencing fear, so it's just, this is all silly to me. I think it's funny how this is supposed to be, oh, look, he's crawling in a vent and he's gonna get attacked. That immediately makes me think that he's crawling in a vent, he's not gonna get attacked, because that's so obvious. Alright, you're dead, because I can just rip your fucking hand off. $50 rounds, outstanding. He stayed alive for 3 hours using that trick.
I'm gonna bleed out soon. I got clipped pretty bad of that. So this helps you out. Whoever you are.
It is a little owl. Hello, little owl. How are you? This is not the droids we are looking for. I have a sharp thing. I'm gonna stab into something deeply. I'm gonna penetrate it so good. Huh. Well, nothing in here. That's disappointing. I was getting ready to shove something deep into somebody. Poor small owl. Well, sit and relax and listen to me play this game and then feel better. And make sure you stay on top of your union representative to get things fixed, because do not let them fuck you over. Yes, we love the little owl in this house. Alright. It's a trash compactor of some sort. That's very good. Yes, you need to rest. Alright, we saved. I fucking penetrated that one so deep. Let me give you a hand. Oh wow, you are sturdy, aren't you? My goodness, you are a sturdy one. It's gonna be a blast. That is the moo. That is a very good moo.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh, there's a thing over here. Those are bullets. This is unlocked. Let's go in here and touch whatever's in here. We cannot touch what's in there yet, but we can take these things. What's this? Oh, that's just a guy. That was just a guy. Alright, that's what this is a thing to get. Let's see, there's nothing there. Came from there. Came from the... This is where we gotta go. Wait, what? What do you mean? Well, fuck you. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. You're not the boss of me, game. I'm the boss of you. I bought you with my people money. I'll tell you where I'm gonna fucking go. Oh, we gotta go in there. Alright. That's fine, we can do that. And we did it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. See, game, I told you I knew better than you did. You're gonna tell me where to go. And get everything here. Let's take this stabby thing and stab it into somebody. That one made a good pole dancer. Yes, I did that already. Thank you for telling me to do the thing I already did, game. Well, if you want to get it, it's on sale on Steam right now. I got this for like $3. I think the original, the remake of Dead Space is on sale for like $6. And then 2 and 3 are on sale for, you guys said like $3. And we gotta go this way. Wait, hold on. Is there... I guess there is not. Oh, well, let's open this. Small med pack. Alright, so that's all that was in here. Let's open this door. Yeah, there's the fucking pole. Asshole. You know, I sleep like this. I will recharge like this. I'm not even joking. I will recharge in like the most odd directions. It's very silly. Is this scary? Like, you guys are gonna tell me if this is scary. So I'm not a good judge of that because I can't actually experience fear. What? Are we laughing at the owl or are we laughing at me? Who are we laughing at? I demand you tell me this instant. Who are we laughing at? Oh, yeah, no, I've recharged in the weirdest fucking positions, I swear. Alright, so that's the way to go, so we're gonna go this way. These motherfuckers. I see you. I'm on to you. At least he didn't come out of the toilet this time. Like, I have played the original, I played the original and the remake so many times. I've got it memorized. I know where everything spawns. I know, you know, what's gonna pop up where and how to kill it the most efficient way possible. I've gotten to the point where, like, I can carry sharp objects with the kinesis module. And as I walk into a room or something, I shoot them where something's about to pop up and kill it before it even lifts off the ground. That's how much I've done that. It's ridiculous. Yeah, like if they did a remake of this, like they did the original, I think that might actually make it scary for you. I don't know. Let's read this lady's thing. Marion, I'm just going to leave this log here for you to find when you come get the rest of my stuff. I hope you don't forget anything. This is a big deal. The rebirth is going to happen very, very soon. Just like they said. This is a very special time, like once in a lifetime. Actually, once in a million lifetimes. They say we've been preparing for this since before we were human. Do you know how special that makes us? We're the ones who get to see it. I'm so excited my skin is tingling. I've got chills. Okay, I've got to go. The ceremonies begin in half an hour. I don't want to be late. Bye, sis. I love you so much. Come join us. Okay, bye. So another thing I've been playing a lot of, too, that I can't stream it on... I mean, I could try, but it probably wouldn't work so well. Because the last time I tried to stream a PlayStation game, or I tried to stream from the TV to the computer for that, it didn't work out so well. So, that's one of those things. And there we go, everybody's dead. But I've been playing a lot of, well, I've been playing Xenosaga 1. I'm going through the series again, so I've got all of them. And I've been playing that, like I said, and it's... I kind of have, like, the same feeling from this that I get from, like, wandering around and stuff in Xenosaga. Just probably because it's the fucking, like, space aesthetic and everything. Oh, there's a child's room for the children. You squeak and pause a lot regardless. Oh, did you just... I think this guy just actually just committed suicide. We're gonna step on his face. Get entirely stepped. Yeah, you literally do. Constantly. Yeah, the marker that he destroyed on Aegis 7 was able to implant this into him, so he is always seeing Nicole, even though Nicole is very extremely dead. There, it's like, I'm hearing a fucking item go off, but where is it? I couldn't find it. There it is. And now we're gonna open this door. We're gonna find more things to murder. That's the way to go there, so we're not gonna go that way yet. I want to throw a trash can at something so I can say a thing that would make the owl laugh.
Dana, Titan soldiers have found me. They're tracking me in some sort of gunship.
You're almost here. Hurry.
And I thought it was at the gunship. No, wait. It ran away. Ow. Give a hoot. Don't pollute. That did absolutely fucking nothing. But I said a thing involving an owl. We go into the elevator, so we're gonna go this way. Maybe there's more stuff. I don't like how throwing stuff, just like objects at things, doesn't really do much damage anymore. It sure did in fucking in Dead Space. But in Dead Space 2, no, you don't do any damage. Your kinesis module is made out of being an entire bitch. So we go that way, so we're not gonna go that way yet. We're gonna kill this fucking thing, though. So this is like some sort of sniper rifle, it looks like. And it... Oh, it gives somebody the business. Javelin spears, we can make those now. Yeah, just call me the Wall Street Journal because I'm over here giving people the business. Yeah, these people just all committed suicide like a bunch of dumbasses.
By the millions, people flocked to hear more about the marker and the unity it promised after Michael Altman told the world of his profound discovery. But there were those who felt threatened by Altman's message. On March 15th, 2215, Altman was assassinated, and thus became the first martyr for the church.
If I remember right, he wasn't actually assassinated. He was killed by the Necromorphs or some damn thing like that.
1914, a geophysicist named Michael Altman made a discovery that would change history. Buried at the impact site of a crater near the Yucatan Peninsula, he uncovered a divine alien presence, the marker. The marker spoke to Altman and revealed a plan that would unify mankind and lead them to a bright new future.
Yeah, the entire fucking thing with the markers is they're all just alien brainwashing stuff to make a sentient species that it affects call out to the space zombie planets so that the space zombie planets can make another space zombie planet. That's how the Necromorphs procreate.
Divine solace in his message of unity. They would not allow the truth to be silenced and form the Church of Unitology to bring his teachings to the world.
You know, I wonder what this like little thing on the front of it. It looks like a little book. I wonder what that's supposed to do. Or what is it supposed to even be for?
Today, the Church of Unitology can be found everywhere in the known universe. Its message is just as strong and relevant today as it was when Altman first revealed it. Billions of believers can be found across all social, economic, and cultural groups, and more are joining every day. Growing from a small group of devout miners on Titan, the Titan Station Church of Unitology has flourished into a hub of Unitology worship, practice, and learning. It boasts one of the largest and most beautiful churches in the Sol system, and is often the site of the annual Unitology Enigma Symposium.
Tell me your Scientology without telling me your Scientology.
As we await glorious convergence, it is important to continue to nurture our relationship with the marker and understand the future it is preparing for us. The marker calls to all of us. It is our duty to approach it with an open heart and open mind.
You know, since this is literally just, you know, space Scientology, I wonder who their space gay Tom Cruise missile is.
He's coming! He's found you! Into the church! Hurry!
Dana, the Church of Unitology? Why here?
It's one of the few places on Titan Station that Tideman can't monitor. Separation of church and state.
No, Dana, we shouldn't be in here. This is the last place we want to be right now.
Isaac! My brother died trying to rescue you. This is important. This will work. I'm in a safe room at the top of the church. Meet me there, okay?
I mean, yeah, there's so many derpy things like this that of course there's, you know, going to be a thing like that. Stupid space religion.
We're glad you've come to visit our sanctuary and place of light and hope. Our tour guides are looking forward to showing you the best of our beliefs and what a meaningful and enlightening impact we can have in your daily life. There is, of course, no obligation of any kind with this tour. Kindly remember to stay with your tour guide at all times. Someone will be with you shortly.
Well, they didn't commit suicide, they got lit on fire. Alright, so... let's go this way. Text log. Attention, tour guide staff. Please remember to keep all visitors in your sight at all times. The indoctrination centers are strictly off limits to the casual public. Remember, be the light in the room for those who walk in darkness. Wow, that is absolutely fucked. Alright, so these people committed suicide. We're gonna go in here and see what this has to say. There's an audio log.
The cathedral reported 2 pressure equalization cycles during services last Sunday. The first was minor and only blew some candle flames around, giving Pastor O'Brien a much-needed, if unexpected, boost in his sermon. The second cycle was more harsh, resulting in a pressure snap that popped people's ears and sent several to medical. That was not needed.
Getting all the nice things. Oh, because they're already indoctrinated. They're fucking stupid. Cleansing.
Welcome to the Unity Hall. This magnificent library holds copies of the church's most sacred texts and is a regular meeting place for the Unitology scholars as they
I've always liked how the UI like that is a, you know, a thing you see. It's not like some kind of, you know, like external to gameplay kind of thing. It is a part of the game. Like, you know, you can say, hey, Isaac is absolutely seeing these things. And then I have the thing on my back that says, hey, this is how much life I have. I totally forgot the fucking secondary fire for this was just a rocket launcher. Or sorry, a grenade launcher. I heard you doing things wherever you are. What the fuck are you? I know I heard you. There you are. Hello. Well, don't go to pieces all about it. Fuck. It wasn't that big of a deal. I like how the other Necromorphs are polite enough to wait while I finish beating the one that turns them all into, you know, space zombies entirely to death. Oh, is that all? But I was just getting warmed up. You know, all of you agreed to listen to this. You have no one to blame but yourselves for all of these terrible things. Every single one of you agreed to this when you started watching the stream. Left bumper to run is such an awkward button. Well, what the fuck was that? Where are you now? We can go to the gift shop.
Welcome to the Church of Unitology gift shop. Find that special souvenir for that special someone to let them know you.
There we go, I put it back where I found it.
Altman today. Marker pendants made from the fragments of Titan itself are now available. Altman be praised.
Well, that's a thing. Javelin spears. You know, I'm surprised there's only one flamethrower. What does this one do? Damage up and reload speed down. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna use the... I think I'm gonna get a javelin gun. Hold on. There we go. I was about to sell it. That would not have been good. I need to buy javelins. I also could stand to get some more fire. His fire's always good. Fire is like the ultimate thing to use on zombies, no matter what environment they may be in, space or otherwise. There we go. We leveled up that a bit. That'll be good. I mean, it does. This is a flamethrower that works in the space. I do need to buy more bullets for my gun. I cannot buy any more of those. Interesting. There we go, I can buy more of those though. My what? Oh, my fucking thing just disappeared.
Beyond these doors lies the reading room, a place where believers...
Oh, yes, I'm still waiting to get it back to my own room.
No, you see the symbols too. They mean something.
Straws. Yes, I see the symbols.
We're a threat to them. I know it. We have to work together.
Work together? Who's them? When you mean Titan? Strauss. Work will be Strauss.
Beyond these doors lies the reading room, a place where believers are encouraged to relax and meditate on the teachings of the church. The shelves are lined with select inspirational materials, as well as a variety of meditation aids. Please respect the sanctity of this space and those using it by remaining quiet and reverent while inside.
We are going to get so fucking loud in here. I cannot pick up the head. Two times entwined. From the words of our Savior, Michael Altman, we know all life intertwines at the end to become one. One mind, one body, one voice. The marker echoes this with its intertwined spires. We echo this in our intertwined arms. We echo this in our oh, I already read that. Fingers touching in oneness at the top. It is our sacred ceremonial gesture, used in greeting and at the opening of all ceremonies, large and small. I'm very proud of you for doing so well today. I know you've had a really hard day, but you're still going, and I'm very proud of you for pushing through. I know it's really hard, but you've done such a good job. You're such a good flower. Have a seat. It did not have a seat. It, in fact, kept on coming. But yes, good owl. The goodest owl. Acquisitions. That sounds like they're stealing from people. You are very welcome. I'm gonna step on all these things so they can't get turned into fucking space zombies. I am also terribly curious how Isaac Clarke, the ultimate engineer of all, is also, like, better than, like, 6 Space Marines from 40K put together. Oh, hello there. Is it hot in here, or is it just you? Where the fuck are you? It's not scary, it's annoying that I can't find you. Alright, supposed to go in here. Yep, this is the way to go. We're taking a cargo lift. Indoctrination.
Welcome to Indoctrination. A church seminar is currently in progress. Please wait for the next available church associate. Indoctrination is a pleasant, joyous event where you will take the first steps into glorious oneness. That is, unitology.
Wonder how badly they touch people in there. Make that make sense to me, please, where you have to break the fuse to open a door that's powered electrically. It's like the thing with Five Nights at Failures where you have to use energy to keep the door closed. That makes negative sense.
Unitology is for you. Founded 200 years ago by our savior, Michael Altman. Unitologists believe that one day, all mankind will be united through the power of a sacred artifact known as the marker. Convergence. Imagine it. All mankind brought together with one purpose, with one mind, with one soul. No war, no fear, no hate. If that sounds like an ideal world to you, then look no further. Convergence is coming, and unitology is helping it happen.
Yeah, that's probably it, but still it's dumb.
Have you ever felt like you were
I don't think Earth Thetans are doing so well. Oh wait, that's a guy. Gullibility. That's fantastic that they take that into consideration.
Please replace the fuse for the observation center door in the junction panel. Vandalism in the church is not permitted.
His self-confidence is high. There we go. All the doors are open. He also got torn in. Wait, hold on. No, this is a lady. So, I'm gonna put her back in her chair. There we go. No problem. Uh-oh, we're dead. That was dumb. I didn't have a good gun for that. Gunfire's way too slow. Way too slow. Yes, we were gentle to the ladies. I'm a fucking lesbian. Oh, didn't mean to start shooting it, but whatever. We already read that text log, we'll just go through it again, so... I'm not gonna actually read it out loud, but yeah. And then we take this thing. Explains why it does so much damage with the secondary fire. Because this gun has bonus damage to secondary fire. Alright, let's go. Gonna save. I think we're gonna stream for like another... I don't know, like another 20 or so minutes here. Security suit schematic. Outstanding. Get out of the way. As well. I mean, you can so look, you can't draw your weapon, you can't do anything in here, so you're never going to get attacked in this. Unless it's like, you have to run really fast from a thing that's going to get you. And that's dumb. Poor Isaac, his brain is entirely fucking broken. We gotta go that way, so we're not going that way yet. We're gonna explore in here. It is the chair of the High Pontiff. He's not the fucking Hierophant. Fuck that guy. Yes, get some owl sleepies. Go to owl bedtime. Sweetest dreams. I'm curious about something on this gun. So, primary fire does more damage. But the secondary fire on this doesn't do anything other than turn the gun. So, does it do less damage in this mode, or does it do the same damage regardless? Alright, so that's where we just came from. Clergy. Basilica. Yeah, so hold on, let me go where I'm not gonna have to deal with things because there's stuff in there. So, this gun, as you can see here, forged plasma cutter. Well, no, because look, it says 10%. I don't know if that is affected by the fact that if I hit the secondary fire button, it's still primary firing regardless. I don't know if it matters if it's in the horizontal or the vertical mode. Because the weapon has a damage bonus specific to the primary fire, is my point. But yes, it is different angles for cutting limbs. The point is, it isn't the same as, it isn't, I don't know if it has some kind of way to discern that if it's, horizontal, it doesn't do as much damage because it's not in primary fire, I guess? I don't know. Okay, so that's the way it wants me to go, so we have to go that way, it seems. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna shoot something with it this way and see if it does more damage. Where are you? I hear you. Alright, we gotta go that way. I think this is... Oh yeah, that's the hallway that we saw at the very beginning.
There's something in the church. It broke the door.
Hang on. I'll try to override all the gates in the area.
Hurry. There's something out here, too.
Well, there's always something out here. It's the whole point of this game. Let's find out what. And then murder it. Again. Because it's already dead. Or are you a screamy thing that wants to die? Oh, hi. Like, you are loud. Alright, it does not seem to matter which mode it's in, it just does the damage. You roadrunner looking son of a fucking bitch.
Isaac, I can't unlock the elevator. Can you do anything from your end?
Let me see what I can do.
Okay. Once you're through, you'll go through the funerary wing of the church and down into the crypt. It's very important you not be dead. No. No, Earthcub can't jam us in here. Not in here.
Dana! Important that I what?
I don't think... Oh, I did, actually. Can't break that one. I think there's others I didn't, though. You know, I called them Roadrunner. You know what they fucking remind me of? They remind me of fucking frogs. So if you're familiar with D&D, a Vrock is like a fucking vulture demon thing. It's all like bony and it runs kind of like that. Power node. You know, I should try to use this thing. Let's see. Oh, that's so good.
Welcome to the Basilica. The hauntingly beautiful hall serves as the starting point for many of our formal ceremonies. Its architecture is rich in symbolism, and the stained glass ceilings are forged from no less than the sands of Jupiter's long-lost moon Io, making them nearly priceless. Enjoy the light and the love this room offers, as many have done before you.
Alright, let's go inside. Conduit room, no access. West Foyer, Reunion Chapel, and Crypt access.
Attention. Please be quiet when observing the funerary rituals of the church. Flash photography and holographic imaging are not permitted inside the church. Thank you for your compliance.
This does remind me of the thing that Scientology did where they were, whenever they first started becoming a thing, and they were going on about how people are discriminating against them for being a cult. It's like, you're a fucking cult, shut the hell up. Yeah, if you have to tell people you're not a cult, you're probably a fucking cult. So the security suit gets me to the point I've been at since the start of the game. Whenever I got armor, 15 inventory slots and 10% armor. Welcome to where I've already been, game. I don't want to see something if there's another pulse rifle. I think there's only the one. Aside from like the regular pulse rifle. Oh, it's just... it doesn't do anything special, really. I mean, yeah, that's alright. I don't really need that. Let's keep leveling up the pulse rifle, though. I like that gun. And we want to increase the damage of the alt fire because that's what this gun boosts the damage of. The special effect on this gun is boosting the damage of the grenade. Which that grenade already hits like a fucking truck because of the armor. And then the gun itself has a bonus damage to the grenade. And then upgrading the grenade even further is going to be great. Preparation.
We gather now to pay respect to the bodies of the dead. Their bodies and souls are now in protective custody.
Sticks to shove into something really deep. Oh, that worked out. Honestly, I thought that was gonna go worse. Oh, there was one of those little bastards that was still alive. You know, I just thought of something I could have done. I could have shot one of these spikes out front of me and then electrified it. It would have really just given them the business. Just really fucking let them have it. That worked out well, though. You know, my main issue with the original and then the remake is it's so fucking hard to see. Like, they make the things so dark and murky that it fucks with my light sensitivity, because whenever I shine the flashlight at anything, it's not bright enough to see. Or it's too much light to see, rather. It's weird, I don't like it. Let's go through here. Chapter 5. Yeah, if you have to tell people you're not a cult, you're probably a fucking cult. And by probably, I mean you absolutely 100% are a cult. Oh, it's cold in here. Let's go this way. I'm pretty sure it goes the same direction. Neat. Alright, so we'll go in here. I mean, I guess. That did happen. I'm sure that was very startling to somebody. Alright, we got more fuel. How much fucking colder does it have to get? Goodness. I heard a thing. A text log. Alright. TPS report. Crypt ops temperature. Crypt officer J. Sizzle. Oh my goodness. The software glitch that caused the thaw and loss of 2 bodies last week has returned. We were able to switch the majority of Section 1 over to manual control before any significant rise in temperature. I suspect the EarthGov officers that were denied access to the crypt last week were somehow responsible. It may prove to be otherwise, but the timing of their visit and the error is too coincidental. We will reformat the operating system tonight, eliminating any chance of possible infectious software. I'll pull a triple shift to ensure all goes well. Sizzle out. Oh, goodness. These people are so stupid. I wonder if the Necromorphs can be in here. I wonder if, like, the cold affects them somehow. Oh, that must be one of the 2 bodies they lost. Huh. I guess they can be in here. More javelins. So, to make a javelin that I've already fired electrical, it consumes a javelin as well. That is interesting. Very interesting there. I think this was a nice little departure from the usual stream I do. Ah, wow. Get entirely fucked. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably pick back up with, triangle strategy. I'm just cooking everybody, it's so good. I think I found my new favorite gun. Honestly, that one was too obvious. Like, you see it just sitting there in the middle of the room. Of course it's gonna jump up. It's stupid to think otherwise. Text log. Facilities work order 118745. Problem. Crypt coffins getting stuck in the tracks. Repair status. Examine the track system delivering coffins to the crypt. One coffin was jammed inside. Released gravity. TK'd the coffin free. Took several attempts. Coffin damaged. Examine the track system. Several support struts had broken free, warping the track. The cold of the crypts caused brittleness in the poorly executed original welds. Realign the track, welded struts properly back in place. Tested 5 coffins, all passed smoothly. Work completed, closing ticket. Estimated completion done, 5 hours. Alright, so I think that is going to be it for tonight. It's getting late. It's 1 right now, so it is a bit late, and I need to get off of here. Yeah. We're gonna fuck Dana with this good javelin gun we have, eventually. But, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. If you're not already, if you want to go ahead and follow, that way you can get notified I'm going to be terrible at video games. And if you're able to, if you want to go ahead and subscribe, next goal of 30 subscribers. You have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription every month. It doesn't cost anything extra. It's part of your regular subscription to Amazon. And if you haven't given it to somebody, I would really appreciate it if you want to give that to me. Otherwise, just make sure you give it to somebody. Don't let it go to waste. But thank you all so much for coming, and have a wonderful night. Mwah. Jeanne.